And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Sec. 180.
44.
Real.
I got him. Kill. Watch the ship.
Hey, alert. Watch out.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Kings.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield flush to his right. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now they try the right side here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
180. Alert. 6-6.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Here we go.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Pistol.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hatch it. Switch.
Hurry.
Now Mayfield. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. From 13 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes the score 7-0. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Shoot.
Throwing on first down. Fountain. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. picked off near the 29. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Ready up.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
It's taken to the 26. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Titan football. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mayfield complete to Kelly. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
I'm going to come back.
Run.
I'm going to come back to you.
Back. Hurry.
They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Mayfield. It's complete to Brown, right side. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Mayfield down. That's caught by Kelly.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Point it right.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Come on now, let's go.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Kelly. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield, escaping the pressure right. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Fournette, a first down carry. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
21-0 our score after one. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
We got 4. We got 4.
From the gun, Fountain. Open man right side is Shark. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Danny. Joker. Bang.
Look at me. Door.
2nd and 4.
Rush in.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's picked up by the Titans. There he goes right side. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Go.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown, baby.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
57.
Mike's 57, 57.
Back to throw. Fountain. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down.
That's how we do it.
Now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Looking to throw. Fountain. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the 29, Mayfield to the right side, complete to Taylor. Past the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Taywan Taylor, his first touchdown here of the new campaign as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Got it.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Check 37. Check 37.
Look. Squeeze.
Check 3. SOS.
Get it.
Throwing again. Fountain. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. 27 yards there. A first down.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Rip right.
Operating from the gun. Fountain. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Check 24.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch the safety creep.
To throw on second down, Fountain. That is caught inside the 5. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22.
That's good for another Jacksonville first down and goal to go.
On the ready.
55. Check 55. Mike. You're trash. You're trash.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal.
Here we go. Set. 10-2 soft.
I got you. I got you.
Hey, Delta.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. 1, 2, 3. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Ready.
Back to throw. Fountain. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
That's right.
And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10. Mayfield. And he's got his man on the out route. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
Last week was commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, that's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Around the NFL, an update from a game going on down in Tampa. And the Bucs are out to an early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wound.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb able to record his 5th sack of the season. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Come on,
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Not today, you aren't. Not today.
Big rip, big rip.
A final shot before break. Fountain. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. This is taken at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the... to the 33-yard line. A second quarter score from down in Houston. And the early going, it's the Texans out in front. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No.
Now.
They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Get it.
Here's 2nd and 8. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. 23 yards the pickup there.
Let's do this.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
I'm coming.
This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Fighting through, and he's got space. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
42. Jaguars 14.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Dead. 180.
Mike spoke bow.
Regular.
Shit. Check this.
First down, Mayfield.
Quick to edge. Go.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass.
180.
That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Buzz. Hurry, hurry!
Check.
Up.
Fresno.
To throw, Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. That's Kelly. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Check 13.
Hurry!
Watch out. Kill.
Let's go! Watch out!
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he will find his man on the outside. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Alert! 80 weapon.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Going to the air again with Mayfield. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Baby.
A.J. Brown, his first touchdown here of the new campaign as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point put through by Succop, and that will extend this big lead. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
Check 99.
General West.
Check. Lucky.
Looking to throw. Fountain. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Hey, wahoo!
57's the mic. Tighten up. Pull it together. Hey, check Mike 50.
Leo!
I got you, son.
Check, go!
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fountain. The open man is Shark. It's complete. A good pickup there at 22.
Here we go.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
60 Pittsburgh.
Bring it.
Shoot!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fountain. That's complete to Jake Butt. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's what I'm talking about.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Check.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Shark's got it left side. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fountain. And this one caught by Max Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Let's go now. 10-2 stop.
Coming to you, coming to you. Slam, slam, slam.
Check now.
Now Leonard Fournette. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, but now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Get wide.
Off play action. Fountain. He's got it to Williams. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down. The kick by Lambeau is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, alert 33.
Pick it up.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to lose yardage here.
Check 50.
As they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's second and 21.
Regular.
Now Mayfield. Throw left side complete. It's Kelly. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. Third and short yardage. Mayfield throwing the out route incomplete. It's Kelly. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. Mayfield now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41.
Alert.
Shift.
And again, it's Mayfield. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. On third down, Mayfield. He finds Humphreys. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Check safety. Kill.
Point it right.
Kill. Turn up.
Hey, Charlie.
Mayfield with it once more. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Kelly. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
First down.
Set for 20.
44's the mic.
Hey, alert. Hurry. Run.
Hatchet.
Hey, Haywood.
Fofo's a Mike. Mike's Fofo. I got wide.
From the red zone now, Mayfield.
Come on, boy.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. 11 yards there, first down.
First and goal, Tennessee.
Hurry.
Motion backfield.
Kings.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football, and the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Slam.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's a 2nd and 7. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Here we go.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
57's Mike. Mike 57. I'm coming.
From the gun, Fountain.
Kill.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing after the interception, Fountain. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Man, I got you. Whip. Watch the whip.
Back. Ready.
Looking to throw. Fountain. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
That's it, baby.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Down.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 41-yard line.
Hey, orbit.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike
Just
57.
2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
57's Mike. I got him. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
57's the Mike. Watch 57. Bound to lose one. Kill, 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 kill. Six guy. Check six guy.
Back to throw. Fountain. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. Elsewhere in the NFL, they're in the fourth down in New Orleans. The Jets have scored again, so they open up a 2-touchdown advantage. A win would be their second on the young season.
Gone, gone.
He's checking, he's checking.
Hard, hard.
Crash.
Hit it.
On third down, Fountain. And that is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Ready,
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, Echo.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Yeah. 57. Mike, 57.
Lee Griffin.
On fourth down, Fountain. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 47. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Pistol.
Mayfield now from the 50. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. The Titans on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Kelly. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Real.
Watch the edge. Kill.
Now Mayfield on 4th down.
Alert 3.
Throwing the out route and complete. It's Kelly. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Here's Mayfield trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They'll get 34 yards there. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Watch the slant.
Check.
Hurry.
You got tight.
Option.
Tight right there.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Fofo's in
Hurry.
Mike's Fofo. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
The Jaguars take
Let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what is...
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stack sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Let's go now.
The Jaguars on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Hey, watch the slant. Check 37.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A big offensive explosion helped leading